Well, we just finished doing Friends showdowns on Wheel of Fortune for the Wii. Now it's time to do a showdown on Jeopardy for the Wii with that 70s show. It'll be between Eric Foreman, Jackie Burkhart, and Kitty Foreman. So Eric and Kitty against Jackie.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
Thank you, Trebek. Let's do this.
This is Jeopardy!
That 70s show edition.
And
Good luck as we get started.
And we start
The Jeopardy round categories are
this one. IHOP,
IHOP,
Roman art,
Roman art,
Brit speak,
Brit speak,
Steve Martin,
Steve Martin movies,
Washington,
Lincoln, or Obama,
and board
game history.
Layer 1.
Where do we start,
Going
Mr.
to the
Eric
end of the
Foreman?
board as we continue right now. Select a clue by pointing the Wii
Let's
remote at the
start
screen
with
and
Brit
pressing the A button.
speak for 200, please. Okay, Brit speak for 200.
Fancy a cuppa, love? Cuppa is a cup of this.
Eric,
Okay, layer
what
1.
is
Use
two?
the Wii remote or press the corresponding. Yes.
Right. Go again, Eric.
You again, layer
Brit
1.
speak 4.
This brand name has become a noun and a verb for vacuum.
Eric,
It's layer 1.
what's Hoover? You are right.
You get to pick again.
Brit speak
layer
for
1.
6.
While Americans put gas in their cars, the British put in this 6-letter equivalent.
Eric,
Yes, layer 1.
what is petrol? Yes. Go again, Mr. Foreman. Let's do
Layer 1.
Brit speak
Back
for
to
8.
you. This term for an electrical outlet sounds like a presentations program from Microsoft.
Eric,
Let's hear it, layer 1.
what is PowerPoint? You got it.
That's right. Way to go.
Go again, Mr. Foreman.
Layer 1.
Brit speak for 1,000.
As they have a tendency to burst open in the frying pan, sausages are popularly called these.
Jackie,
Yes, layer 2.
what are bangers?
Right.
Yes. Pick again, Miss
Please
Burkhart.
pick again, layer 2.
I hop for 200.
The red type of this marsupial can leap over barriers as high as 6 feet.
Kitty,
Okay, layer 3.
what is a kangaroo? You are correct, Miss Foreman.
Choose again, layer 3.
I hop for 4.
This class of animals includes frogs and toads.
Kitty,
Layer 3.
what are amphibians? Correct.
Layer 3.
600 on IHOP.
The hare named for this country between France and the Netherlands is actually a rabbit.
Kitty,
Let's hear it, layer 3.
what is Belgium?
That's
Correct. Go again.
it. Layer 3. Back to you.
Hop for 8.
A grasshopper shares the billing with one of these insects in the title of an Aesop fable.
Jackie,
It's layer 2.
what's a grasshopper? Wait, what is an ant?
Right,
Hey, you
on.
got it. Made a little mistake there. Go again,
Back
Jackie.
again.
Hop for 1,000.
This tiny insect pest, Pulex irritans, can leap more than 130 times its own height.
Eric,
Let's hear it, player one.
What's a fleet?
That is
Correct. What's next,
Please
Mr.
pick
Foreman?
again, player one.
Can we do Washington, Lincoln, or Obama for 200? Okay.
Was born a British subject.
Kitty.
Yes, player three.
Who is George Washington?
Correct.
Good.
Pick again.
Player three, back to you. For
Washington,
our
Lincoln,
next
Obama, 4.
selection. The tallest.
Kitty.
Player three.
Who's Abraham Lincoln?
You're right. Tied for second place.
You get to pick again, player three.
Same category, 600.
Never lived in Illinois.
Anybody?
Here's what
It was
George Washington.
George Washington.
You again, player three.
Same category, 8.
Went to Occidental College and Columbia University.
Kitty.
It's player three.
What? Who is Barack Obama?
You.
Correct.
Correct.
Pick again, Kitty.
Player three. Back
Washington,
to
Lincoln, Obama for 8,000.
Daily double.
you.
My
It's
goodness,
the
I think I should do.
You're in second right now. Decide on your wager, player three.
Let's do 400.
Answer. Received a patent.
Who's Abe Lincoln?
Right.
Good move. And it paid off.
Tied for first place.
We return to you,
With
player
Eric.
three.
Go again, Kitty.
Board game history. For 200.
Charles Darrow created this game in the Depression while dreaming of fame, fortune, and his summers at the Jersey Shore. Okay,
Eric?
player one.
What is Monopoly?
That's
Yes.
correct.
Go again, Eric. Board game
Again,
4.
player one. A game imported from India is called both Shoots and Snakes and These.
Kitty again.
Let's hear it, player one.
What are ladders? Yes.
Good. Select again.
Board game history for 6.
While out of work, Alfred Butts created this word game by mixing anagrams with crossword puzzles.
Eric.
Player one.
What is Scrabble? Yes.
Good for you.
What's next, Mr.
Player
Foreman?
one. You pick again, please.
Board game history for 8.
Hasbro says this game was invented by a wealthy couple while aboard their luxury boat.
Jackie?
Yes, player two.
What is Yahtzee?
That's correct. Go again, Jackie.
Player two. Pick
Board
again.
game for 1,000.
In the 1950s, Parker Brothers took a French game called Conquest of the World and turned it into this.
Eric.
It's player one.
What is Risk?
Hey,
That's
good.
right.
You get to pick again, player one.
Roman art for 200.
And I'll hand it off to Kelly.
This giant amphitheater was one of the great achievements of Roman art.
Eric,
Okay, player one.
what's a Colosseum? That's it. Roman art for
Choose again, player one.
400.
Carved in Rome, the Pietà is the only work signed by this sculptor.
Kitty,
It's
Um,
player three.
Who's Michelangelo?
you are right. Kitty, Foreman, go again.
We return to you, player
Roman art
three.
for 6.
In Rome's Cerasi Chapel is Caravaggio's painting of the conversion of this saint. Let's hear
Jackie?
it, player two.
Who's St. John?
No.
Sorry.
Eric or Katie?
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Eric.
Player one?
Who's St. Paul? Absolutely right. Go get it.
Player one? Pick
Roman art for 8.
A fresco by Raphael shows Pope Leo I pleading with this ruthless barbarian to spare Rome.
Kitty?
Okay, player three.
Who is Attila?
Right. Go again, Miss Foreman.
Player three, back to you.
Roman art for 1,000.
Select. Legend has it that Mark Antony's wife stabbed this orator's tongue after his death.
Eric?
Yes, player one.
Who is Cicero?
That's
Right.
Way to go. Player one.
Steve
back
Martin
to you.
movies for 200. All right, Steve Martin movies for 200.
Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Chevy Chase were these title characters of a 1986 comedy.
Jackie?
Player two.
What are Three Amigos?
That is correct. Miss Burkhart?
Player two.
400, please.
In Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Steve Martin told him, "Those aren't pillows."
Kitty?
It's player three.
Who is John Candy?
Yes.
And you're right.
Steve Martin movie 6.
Select again. This 1987 comedy in which Steve played Fire Chief C.D. Bales was based on Cyrano de Bergerac.
Jackie?
Okay, player two.
Who is Roxanne?
That is correct. Go again, Jackie.
Please.
800, please.
Player Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt are the parents of an extremely large brood in this 2003 remake.
Kitty?
Yes, player three.
What is cheaper by the dozen?
Right.
Right.
Now the last clue.
And the last clue for $1,000. Queen Latifah wreaks havoc on the life of straight-laced lawyer Steve Martin in this 2003 comedy.
Eric?
Let's hear it, player one.
What is bringing down the house?
That's
Correct. And it looks like Jackie will get to go first in Double Jeopardy.
You're going first in the Double Jeopardy round when we return.
Now there are 2 daily doubles up there under
Let's
these
see what happens
categories.
in Double Jeopardy. with
Here are the
these
categories.
awaiting the player.
They are
The 20th
the
century.
20th century,
The British
the British invasion,
Countries by
countries by
newspaper.
newspaper,
Book learning.
book learning,
This side of
the
parasites.
side of parasites,
And old, odd,
and old, odd, and obscure words.
Player two gets to make the first
Get us going,
selection once
Jackie.
Again. This time we're moving into the Double Jeopardy round.
Let's do the British invasion for 400, please.
The first track on the Beatles' second album was a Chuck Berry song that told this composer to roll over.
Jackie?
Okay, player two.
Who is Beethoven?
Right. Go again, Miss Burkhart.
You again, player
British
two.
invasion 8.
Here's Kelly, she'll show you.
Brian Jones played the humble kazoo on this band's 1967 Between the Buttons album, though not on the hit Ruby Tuesday.
The
It
correct
was
is the Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones.
Player two.
Had a little trouble
Pick
with this
again,
one.
please.
Let's do British invasion for 1,200.
Daily double, Jackie.
Answer. The
Let's
first of the
do-
two doubles. Player two.
Why don't we
You're in
do
last place, but here's an
2,800?
opportunity to catch up. You need to select your wager. Answer this. The searchers told us that Madame Ruth had a pad down on 34th and Vine, where she sold this.
What is loaf potion number 9?
You are
And
now
you are correct,
in second
Jackie.
place.
Go again.
You again, player.
British invasion 16.
This man's pacemakers included Leslie McGuire, John Chadwick, and Freddie Marsden.
Kitty.
It's player three.
Who are Jerry Marston?
Yes.
Select again.
British invasion 2000.
Reg Presley not only sang lead on this Trogs hit, he played the ocarina as well.
Eric.
Player one,
What is wild?
Well, what is Wild Thing? You are correct. Go again,
Player
Mr.
one.
Foreman.
Pick again.
Book learning. For 400, please.
Her Little Women appeared in 1868. A mere 127 years later, her A Long Fatal Love Chase arrived.
Jackie?
Yes, player two.
Who was Louisa May Alcott?
Yes. Go again, Jackie.
Player two.
Book learning 8.
In addition to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, he wrote an 1887 story on the Civil War, North against South.
Kitty.
Let's hear it, player three.
Who is Jules Verne?
You are right.
You get to pick
1200, please,
again.
on book learning.
All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. In a 1945 book by this author.
Jackie.
Player two.
Who's George Orwell?
You are right. What's
Choose
next?
again. Player two.
Book learning 16.
In 1840, he hit a bumpo in the road and penned The Pathfinder. Okay,
Eric.
player one.
Who is James Fenimore Cooper?
You
That is right, Mr. Foreman.
We return to you,
Book
player
learning
one.
2000.
In 1863, this Russian wrote The Cossacks, a short novel based on his travels with the army.
Eric.
Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Leo Tolstoy?
You got
Yes.
it, player one.
Go
Back
again.
to you.
This site of parasites for 400. This site of parasites for 400. Okay.
When a tiny parasite enters an oyster's shell, mantle cells cover it with nacre until this is formed. It's player
Eric?
one.
What's a pearl?
Yes.
800, please, on
Again,
site of
player one. This
parasites.
plant grows as a parasite on apple tree trunks, blooms in February and March, yet still is a factor in Christmas kisses.
Eric,
Yes, player one.
who is mistletoe. Or what is mistletoe?
Yes.
So either way, you're right. 1200,
Player
please.
one. Pick
On
again.
site of parasites.
PSI is a charity delivering nets to fight this parasite-caused disease that kills 3,000 African children a day.
Eric,
Okay, player one.
what is malaria? You are absolutely right, Mr. Foreman.
Choose again, player one.
Parasites for 16.
You can vent this soft ductless organ that fights infection with parasite detection.
Kitty,
It's player three.
What is the spleen?
you are right. Miss Foreman.
You again, player three.
Parasites for 2000.
Closely related to meningitis, this inflammation of the brain can result from viral infections or tiny parasites. Let's
Eric?
hear it, player one.
What is encephalitis? What is encephalitis? That is
That's it.
correct.
Player
Go
one.
again.
Back to you.
Old, odd, and obscure words. For 400.
There's no beating around this archaic term for a wine shop or tavern. Player
Kitty.
three.
What's a bush?
Right.
Choose correct.
800, please.
Player
On
three. Back to
old,
you.
odd, obscure
for our
words.
next- It really burns me up that febrific means having one of these.
Jackie.
Yes, player two.
What's a fever?
Correct. Pick again.
Player two.
1200
You
on
pick again,
old, odd,
please.
obscure words.
Lacrimiform literally means shaped like this.
Kitty.
It's player three.
What's a teardrop?
You got it.
Old,
old unobscure word
You get to
16.
pick again, player 3. A thurible is an ornamental container in which this is burned during a religious ceremony.
Eric,
Let's hear it, player 1.
what is incense? That's it.
We return to you,
For
player
2000 on old unobscure words.
Wynton Marsalis should know that to bisonate means to blow this horn, his specialty.
Eric,
Player 1.
what is a trumpet?
That's
Correct.
Select
Pick
again.
20th century. 20th century for 400? Okay, you got it.
In the 1920s, this fascist leader of Italy set up a puppet regime in Albania and reconquered Libya.
Eric,
Yes, player 1.
what is Mussolini? Who is Benito Mussolini? Say it either way, you're right. Go again.
Please pick again.
20th century 8.
Elizabeth II succeeded her father, this man who died unexpectedly at age 56.
Eric,
Okay, player 1.
who is George the 6th? Right.
Good.
Go again, Mr. Foreman.
We return to you, player 1.
20th century 12.
On February 8, 1904, Japanese ships attacked this country's fleet at Lushun, Manchuria, beginning a war.
Eric,
Let's hear it, player 1.
what is Russia? Yes. For
Player
1600.
1.
Oh, daily double. Oh boy, I should do it all.
Second daily double. You are in
Did I do
first
it all?
place.
Okay.
So here is your clue. On February 15th, 1965, Canada's new flag, which featured an 11-pointed one of these, flew for the first time.
What's a maple leaf?
That
You are
puts
absolutely
even
right.
further ahead.
Building up your bank. Eric,
Player 1, you pick again.
20th century for 2000.
On Valentine's Day, 1989, the Ayatollah Khomeini showed no love for this author's satanic verses, giving him a death sentence. Yes,
Eric.
Player 1.
Who is Salman Rushdie?
Yes.
Right. Pick again.
Please pick again, Player 1.
Countries by newspaper for 400.
El Sol de Tehuacan, the Acapulco Times.
Kitty,
Yes, Player 3.
What is Mexico?
that's it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You again.
Let's do
Player
800.
3. The Brunswickan, the Edmonton Examiner.
Jackie,
Okay, Player 2.
What is Canada?
that's it.
Way to go.
Go again, Jackie.
You get to pick again.
1200.
Player 2. Haaretz, Yidiot Akronot.
Kitty,
Player 3.
What is Israel?
right.
Select again.
1200. I mean, 1600.
The Cape Times, the Volksblad.
Jackie,
Let's hear it. Player 2.
What is South Africa?
That is
that's it.
correct.
Last clue.
And the $2,000 clue? The Daily Punjab, the Balochistan Post.
Eric,
Player 1.
what is Pakistan? Right. It looks like all three of you are going to be playing Final Jeopardy.
Congratulations to all of you. You'll be continuing on to Final Jeopardy when we come back. We've got
Here's the Final Jeopardy
round here
category.
for you, and
It
today
is-
features this category.
Islands.
You need to select your
All right,
wager.
go ahead and place your bets.
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. The final Jeopardy
clue. Here it
is
is.
as follows. In 2003, Emily Rose Christian became the first baby born on this island in 17 years, bringing the population to nearly 50.
All right, everyone's locked in. Let's see how they did.
And your response?
Jackie's response was Pitcairn Island.
And this
She
question
is correct.
will add
What was her wager?
to your score?
Her wager was $4,200, so that's going to make her finish with $15,000. Did Kitty say
Let's see
Pitcairn
your
Island?
response.
Of course she did.
How much
And how much are we gonna add to her total?
Correct response.
We'll add $3,400 to her total, making it $16,000.
What did you put as
Let's
your
see what Eric
response?
wrote down. He also said Pitcairn Island.
And
And
that
his wager
correct
was
response will add
$8,000. So he's gonna finish with $60,000, making Eric remain Jeopardy champion. Congratulations, Mr. Foreman. Thank you. You're welcome. I'll see you for the next gameplay, everyone.
So long, everybody.